It's been a long week. I felt anxious for the first time in a long time, and I'm not used to it. So I was meant to make up at 7. It is almost 8. Is this a problem? Kind of, because I don't have a lot of time now, and that's okay. But like, I feel like for the past couple of months, I've really been like a candle burning at both ends, or whatever that saying is, except it's like not burning at both ends, because like I don't know what the other thing would be. Like, I feel like I'm just like, my candle's getting smaller and I have nothing left. So that's so fun. How do we fix this? I don't know, because I fell asleep at 7 p.m. last night. I then like got up, had a shower, and then I went back to sleep. I slept for like basically 12 hours. Why do I still look this exhausted? You know, like I look it and feel exhausted. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how we fix it, and I'm over it. And I think that's the thing that's confusing me. And I know with like anxiety, you don't know what it is a lot of the time. That's why you're anxious. But I feel like I've gotten it under control. And I don't think I have it under control anymore. And that's okay. I'm just trying to figure it out. Yeah, I think I was just like, I guess, crashing out a bit over everything. How I was feeling, why I was feeling these things, why I'm feeling like that again. Why am I feeling like that again? Look, if I knew, I feel like I should know. And that's the thing. I think that's making me more anxious. I think I'm kind of put myself in a little bit of a spiral. Every morning I do my makeup. That might sound obvious, but until I started this job, I just didn't wear makeup really at all. Now I feel like it's a part of my routine, so I must do it. I feel like my skin's really been breaking out at the moment. Oh, you can't see me. And I don't know why. This is the worst ankle of my life, but enjoy this. I do the same routine every morning. It takes me about 3 minutes. I kind of wish I felt comfortable just to go to work with no makeup again. I don't know why. I definitely could. This is something that I have not worked through yet, so let's let's talk about something else. Why do I think I'm burnt out? I don't know, and that's the issue. Normally I know. Normally I'm like, oh, it's because I'm doing too many things. I feel like I'm not doing that many things. The only thing that's really taking up a lot of my time is work, and I can't just not do that, you know? Like, unfortunately, I don't have that luxury. I'm really trying, though, to become a stay-at-home daughter. I think that would be so funny. So, like, watch out. I might be a stay-at-home daughter, and I think that that would be an amazing life. I actually don't think that would be an amazing life. I would then have to follow my parents' rules for the rest of my life, and I just don't know if I could do that. Love you, Mum and Dad. I don't know what that was. I fear I'm going insane. Is that news? Not really. I don't know why I'm so exhausted. Anyway, my outfit, how I decide is I basically buy everything in the same like color wheel. I get greens, navies, whites. That's it. And then it's pretty easy to pick an outfit every morning because it's like they're all gonna go together, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna get dressed. Okay, this is my outfit. I have this white top on. I have no idea where I got it from. I got these pants on, which might be my favorite pants I own. I think these are from Princess Polly. And then I have my just like docs on. And then I wear this as well because it is actually freezing. And I think it actually looks cute. I just think like this is more of a cute outfit. So I feel like if I look put together, people think I'm having less of a breakdown, less of a burnout. And I think they think I can remember what happens in a day, which right now, I cannot. But yes, this is the outfit. I'll probably see you this afternoon. Either that or you won't, because I'll have crashed out. I think realizing that like I only have like 2 days a week to relax really was rough. I know everyone does that, but as this is like my first ever job that's like not during uni, it's crazy. Like I don't know how people function. And I know this must be a feeling that like everyone has, but like how do people function? Like I'm struggling. I don't know why. I guess people don't talk about it more. Like I can't even then imagine like adding kids onto that. Like I don't know how my parents did it. They came home to like 2 kids that was just like, I don't know, like kids. Like we didn't know that they'd been exhausted after a day of work. Oh my god, I don't know how they did it. To be fair, I don't know how they still do it. We both still live at home. They still have 2 kids living in their house, you know? Like I know we're adults now, but still. Like I have no idea how they did it. I'm struggling as one. Okay, the fact that it's light outside is everything to me. I don't know what's happened between yesterday and today, but yesterday I swear on my life it was not light outside when I got home. And yet today, light. That is the sun, okay? That is the sun. Like, I mean, this is natural light and you can tell. I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but like, I'm trying to get out of this burnout thing. We've discussed this. For you, it's probably been 0 seconds. To me, it has in fact been an entire day since I talked to you about this. Oh my god. Chaos is how I would explain it. Not actually. We didn't end up using the friendship beads. We didn't end up using the friendship beads. Why can't I talk? We didn't end up using the friendship beads. Cry. We live, we learn, we love. We're just postponing it until we get more because I didn't have enough for 80 people. And that's on me. It's just a bit of a weird day. Weird day. I think I was just like out of it. It was really weird. I don't know where the day went. Like I got there and suddenly it was like 4:30. Not too busy, which is good. I feel like by saying that I'm jinxing myself, but like today wasn't busy. That's a fact. That's not a jinx. You know, like I don't know about tomorrow, but today was not busy. That's not a jinx. Tomorrow could or could not be busy. I don't know. I fear I'm going insane. Prior to probably this exact second, I was like, okay, what is seasonal depression? You're just depressed all the time. No, the sun helps. I feel better because the sun is out when I got home. Yeah, that's less fun during winter. Also, everyone, like when I was like going home today, everyone and their mother was out. And I'm like, where have you guys been? It's been -5 and you guys have not been here. And now that it's 16 degrees, you guys want to come out? Yeah, I'm judging everyone because it's like, I don't care if it's cold. I've been here. Where have you been? I have a headache. That's why I'm doing weird things. Actually, that's a lie. I hope this was entertaining. I also don't know how people put up with me. I think it's because I've been feeling this way for longer than I thought, you know? Like, I thought I'd be feeling anxious and burned out for a bit, but I didn't expect it to still feel this way after such a long period of time. Like, I would say the first kind of 3 months of me working full time, I felt fine. And then suddenly I just like wasn't able to cope anymore. I don't know if it was like a build up or if it was just like a really stressful time or if like it was a couple of things that all just happened at once. But it was just like, I thought I was like, oh, I've got this covered. You know, like I can do this whole work thing. And then just like one day I couldn't. And I was like, what is happening? You know, like, why am I exhausted all the time? Why am I, like, napping every day after work? How come I can barely keep my eyes open? Like, what is happening? Why does it feel like I'm shutting down again? Obviously, I don't know the answer. It's just, like, a bit stressful because it's like, why? Why is really the answer? Why? Oh my god, if I knew the answer to why, I feel like all my problems would be solved. Do I think all my problems would actually be solved? No. No, I don't. Why didn't I show you this morning's morning routine? Because it's identical to yesterday's, and the day before, and the day before. And I was late this morning. I was late yesterday, I was late this morning. I do factor in my lateness though, so like, there's that at least. I'm never actually late. I don't know what's happened, but I'm feeling better. Like, I'm feeling like less burnt out, and I actually don't think anything's happened. I've like tried to change a couple of things just like in my day-to-day life, like go on my phone less, go to sleep earlier, and by earlier I mean like instead of 11:30, 10:30. I had lunch today with my mum for the first time in ages, which is so exciting. I don't know how one switches from not feeling burnt out, but like I feel like it's happening. I think I'm trying to like have patience with myself. Crazy, right? It's weird because it's like I feel like I was able to do everything a couple of weeks ago, and now I feel like getting up is the death of me, you know? I was also like realizing the other day that I think I lived for like 2 months with like no anxiety. Like, I was nervous, but I wasn't like anxious at any point. Like, you know that constant state of anxiety? I didn't have that for like 2 months, which is crazy because it was 2 months where I was starting like a new thing, you know, like that's weird. But like I was able to just like do things without stressing. For an example, today we had like a thing at lunch, and also I wanted to go out for lunch with my mom, and usually the thing at lunch like counts as your lunch break. And today I was like a little stressed over that, whereas previously I would have just been like, well, I'll just take a longer lunch, and if that's the problem, I'll just like work a little bit later. Like it wasn't an issue, because it's not an issue. What? I'm back to my normal anxiety levels, but I just wasn't used to them, you know? So I'm like, how does one function? Because it was really nice not having anxiety for like 2 months. A fun tip I like to do when I feel anxious though, is I like to convince myself that I'm excited. Sure, you're anxious, but how could we make this exciting? Like, why am I anxious right now? Because like, actually right now, because I'm stagnant, because I'm not changing. And so what I'll do is like try and make something change, which is crazy because I used to be really anxious of change, which I still am, but I've now convinced myself that when I feel anxious about change, it's actually excitement. And you know what? I think it's becoming more excitement than anxiety. It used to just be anxiety. Like I used to be like, I would rather do anything than change. And now I'm like, change is exciting. Or I'm trying to at least convince myself of that anyway. If I'm burnt out at 23, what are the next like 40 years of my life gonna be? No, cause like, how does one do this? And by this I mean life. Look, I know there's not an answer, but like, would kind of be nice if there was. Hopefully I'm less burnt out tomorrow. I feel like I've been finding it difficult to sit alone with my own thoughts. And I really had worked to a point where I could. And I realized the other day that like I'm going to bed like watching a TV show again, which is like completely fine. But there was a point where I was able to just fall asleep. Like the thoughts in my head were fine. Like I was able to just like listen to them and fall asleep. Whereas now I need to listen to something again. When I noticed, I was like, oh, okay, I'll just like pause the show and I'll just like fall asleep. And it took me 45 minutes. 45 minutes to fall asleep. Like, and like inherently that's fine, but it's just like I was tired the next day. Am I always tired the next day? Yes, but that's not the point. Did my brain probably need that time to process all the thoughts I've been suppressing? Yeah, probably. But I didn't want to have to deal with them. What am I going to try and do to help? I don't know if there is anything. Well, that's a lie. There's always stuff. I feel like maybe I need like a chill night to just like process my thoughts, relax, do nothing. I feel like I never do nothing. I come home after work and now I have plans after work, which is awesome. But it's like even after work, I've still got plans. And then on weekends, I still have plans. So it's like, I'm just too popular. I just have too many friends. No, it's because all my friends have 9 to 5, so the only time we're free is all at the same time. That's okay. You think a chill night in would be fun? I think a chill night in would be fun. I could watch a movie. That could be fun. Oh my god, this is getting me excited. What movie should I watch? Oh, I could light a candle. It could be such a vibe. Maybe I'll do that. I guess we'll have to see.